Hey class, get ready to learn something real fun today with Jen and Kat.
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
Oh class! Today we're going to be learning about the particle theory of matter. What does the particle theory of matter say, you ask? Well, number one, matter is made up of tiny particles. Number two, particles are in constant motion. Number three, particles are held together by forces. Number four, there are empty spaces between particles. Number five, each substance has unique particles. And number six, temperature affects the speed of particles. Today we're going to be learning about solids, liquids, and gases. What do these three have in common? They all have particles. But Miss Fiddler, Miss Cassels, what are particles? Well, particles are tiny molecules, and although they act differently in each substance, they're always in constant motion. So, how do particles work? Let's take a look at how they work in a solid. In a solid, particles are very close together. They're also arranged in a regular pattern. In a solid, particles are held together by strong forces, and they cannot move from place to place. So, what are some examples of solids, you ask? Well, your apple that you ate for lunch today is a solid. Bet you didn't know that. So is a table, and so is this pen. So now, we'd like to take a look at liquid particles. Liquid particles are a little different as they're not close together. They're also arranged randomly. Liquid particles are not held as tightly together as solid particles, and they can move. Now let's take a look at some examples of liquid particles. The ocean, or any water for that matter, syrup, and of course, this juice. Now we'll take a look at gas particles. Gas particles are not close together at all. They're arranged randomly like liquid particles, and the forces between the particles are not strong. Particles can move freely in a gas. Let's take a look at some examples of gas particles. Propane is one example. The air inside of a balloon is another. And of course, so is this steam. Now, if there's one thing you gotta remember, it's that solids have a regular pattern and liquids and gases have random patterns. Solids have a fixed shape and a fixed volume. Liquids have a fixed volume but no fixed shape. And gases, no fixed volume, no fixed shape. Thanks for watching.